Back to week 2 of the Big Bad Brothers show. I am Seamus Sullivan. I'm here with my brother Aiden and Jeremy from Roxbury, the self-proclaimed JT Miller analyst. And we are live currently on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. How we doing, boys? How's it feel? The bright lights are on us.
Yeah, hopefully we can get a couple viewers this week.
Just feels good to be back. Feels good to be back chopping it up with the fellas.
Yeah, nothing better than talking puck.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best. I feel like we were just talking about this, but it's been ages since we last hopped on.
I know. Days. I think tonight definitely is the better night. I was a little bummed when you guys wanted to push it to today, but I think it works out best for everybody. Big weekend for you boys last weekend. Tony and Warren tying the knot. Yep. How'd that go for you boys? Shout out Tony.
Shout out Tony. It was awesome. Great, beautiful weekend. Weather was gorgeous right before the weather turned for the worst and a little nor'easter, but stayed dry, sunny. Really couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah, I mean, great wedding. If there was some feedback, I now think about the fact that we didn't get a single TV on during the wedding. That was promised. So if Tony and Warren is listening, I know it wasn't brought up, but I do
totally
not remember TV being on.
Yeah, there was not. If there was, wouldn't have known because I didn't leave the dance floor once I touched it. So
Aiden was very active on the dance floor. Shout out Bruin Quintiliani. He's got the new lid.
Yep. Shout out lid. I think I went Fernando Rodney majority of the night, but yeah, great lid, great time.
Great time.
Shout out Newport Distillery. Great beer. Really all around great night.
Yep. No free ads, but also shout out New Bedford House of Pizza. I've been trying to get their name in there for a while. If you're listening, I have reached out about a sponsorship. You can reach me cell phone, DM. I am available on X. However you want to do it, we'd get your logo. We'd set you up with Seamus. So New Bedford House of Pizza.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the legwork there, Jeremy. Speaking of pizza, this is something I've wanted to talk about with somebody. Are you guys seeing the Pizza Wars on TikTok right now?
Pizza Wars? No, not.
You got to check it out. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just too deep, but there's these guys from Domino's and Papa John's, and now it's blowing up.
Oh, tossing the.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't get enough of it. And I mean, Electric Song, Umbrella by Rihanna, great choice. But I mean, is
there beef?
There's no beat. I think it's just competition. It's love of the game.
Right.
My favorite part about this is everybody loves to bag on, the drunk pizza like Domino's and Papa John's. I mean, it's an art. Look at these guys. They're taking it seriously. They're not, they're not these bums in there in the back that, they're taking it seriously. And I can't, every time I see one of those pizzas spinning around, I go, that's going to somebody for a reasonable price. Delivered right to their door, and they don't even realize the story behind the pizza. Most of them probably don't.
I haven't seen these.
Oh yeah, you got to check it out. It's the pizza boys in the back. They're just dancing and tossing around pizzas.
Yeah, they're making. They're throwing the flour up in the air like KG. They're one guy like rolled it down his shoulder and flung it back up.
I saw one started with he like dumped water on him. I don't really know why, but maybe because the Umbrella song was going on. But yeah, I've seen them do it with like a bag on their head. You said Pizza Wars. I thought there was some drama, but I think it's just love of the game.
It's good, clean fun. It's what the internet I think should be more of.
Yeah, a little less AI and Stephen Hawking hitting the half pipe, but yeah,
I need more of that. I need more Stephen Hawking hitting the half pipe.
Yeah,
that was incredible. What's your go-to fast food pizza though?
I'm a Domino's guy.
Me too.
Yeah, the Domino's rewards is stellar too. They'll hit you with a random email being like, "Hey, you can get a large pizza for $3." And it's like,
you get like the flashing light emojis via email saying
the pizza tracker.
Pizza.
The pizza tracker is a game changer.
It's like, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while, and here's a free pizza. I'm like, okay.
I'm trying to think. I don't even know if I've had Papa John's. Maybe like in Orono.
Papa John's is good.
It's underrated. I think it doesn't get the respect it deserves.
It just the Domino's delivery is just they have the game on lock, I think. And if I'm getting one of those pizzas, it's always delivery.
There's one next to my house, and if you put an order in, it's there in, no joke, 15 minutes. I'm not kidding. It's at my doorstep, piping hot.
Yeah, and they're probably making a TikTok while they're making it.
Yeah.
I'm convinced it comes so fast. You think that like they grab the dough and all the ingredients and they like hop in the car and they're like driving and cooking it at the same time. It's insane.
Yeah. But Domino's is probably the go-to drunk pizza.
Domino's has like elite sides though. Like if you want some like garlic knots,
stay away from the wings. Stay away from the wings.
Oh, I can't say I've had the wings. I have had their pasta, which
the bites are good. Chicken bites.
Yeah, the bread bowl, 7,000 calories, and then you get like 2 lava cakes. Oh my god!
And it's all
good night, Jim.
$17.
That's how I felt after the Warren wedding in Newport.
Yeah, Seamus. So the food at the wedding, you'd love this. It was like it was buffet style. And it was just like chicken sandwiches, burgers, chicken wings, hot dogs. Literally, it was great.
That's unreal. And especially like you would think in a fancy place like Newport, you'd be like, I think that's right up my alley. My wife, I don't think would like that as much as I would. But yeah, that is.
It was 10 out of 10. I've never had a wedding like that. 10 out of 10 with the food. It's like you get to a point. Does everyone just want to eat, the fillets that just sit there and are like, they're cooked well, but it's the same thing every time? No, give me a cheeseburger. Give me a fried chicken sandwich. Let me just scoop some fries out with my hands and let's just get to work. So with that booze. It was great.
Delicious, and then you just get right back to the dance floor. Or
you're burning it all off. That's the key. You're burning it all off on the dance floor.
Yeah.
It's
a little bottom ticker.
Hey,
love that.
Yeah. I gotta get followers some way. I'm terrible at self promotion. I'm pumping out the content, but I'm not telling anybody to stick around. I'm just like, yeah, here's a freebie.
Yeah, follow the pod.
I'll get it on the gram this weekend. I was MIA off Instagram all weekend when those clips posted. So
no, that's good. It's good.
You gotta
unplug. You gotta unplug.
Yeah, we're celebrating love.
Yes, sir.
Celebrating love.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, I think that's good enough non-hockey talk. But let me just see if this works. We're testing things out here on the Big Bag Brothers Winded podcast. But let's see if this works.
Oh, it worked.
All right. Let's go.
So loud. That was unreal.
That was incredible. I thought I got hit by I thought it was inside the Jumbotron.
It's just inside the bagpipe.
That's unreal, though. Glad to know it works.
Also, when I put that together, I thought it was saying "Let's go Bruins," and it took me until after I played it back on Spotify. I'm like, they're saying "Let's go Murphys." It's a Dropkick Murphys. And I'm pretty sure I've already got flagged for copyright with that one. So that might be the last time you hear that theme song, especially with all the viewers we have right now. Shout out to the 15 people watching on TikTok right now.
Yep.
Very happy to have you. Oh, Leo's joining the show.
Subscribe to the pod.
The producer, Leo, making his rounds.
Swipe up, subscribe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Well, let's, we had the little pre-show there talking Domino's, and drop your favorite, since we are on TikTok, drop your favorite Pizza War competitor in the comments. I'm a big fan of Dojo. He's kind of the original. But yeah, let me know who you like. But let's get into some Bruins talk. That's why we're here. 3-1, not much to complain about there. I think a week ago, if we said the Bruins would be sitting at 3-1 with their one loss being to the Tampa Bay Lightning, you'd be like, I'm happy with that. So how do you guys feel being 3-1 right now?
It's a pleasant surprise. They're definitely playing better than I had anticipated this early on in the season. But it's good to see not only that top line performing as we all expected, but seeing some scoring from everywhere. I think there's only 2 players that don't have any points. So it's nice to see every level of the team contributing and putting up points.
Absolutely. Obviously, David Pastrnak leading the way with 5 points. Happy to see Elias Lindholm with a couple goals. Expecting big things from him. We've all been very high on him, expecting a lot from him. Hey, Leo. Hey, say hi. Say hi to TikTok. All right.
Swipe up for Leo.
But yeah, so it's great to see, like you said, Aiden, the spreading the scoring around. It's not just, I think a lot of people expected, to be needing multiple goals from David Pastrnak, or at least that first line every night to be able to be successful. And they're proving that they can do it with other people, which I think is great.
I don't know if it's the difference between Sturm and Sacco. And someone had mentioned this, but when they were down against the Lightning, like if this was last year, they're down against the Lightning, they're dead in the water, game's over, hang it up, good night, Jim Kite. When they started like battling back there, I was like, this is a different team. This is a different group who they're just not going to lay down the sword. That was my biggest takeaway out of that loss. The wins have been great, but that loss, I was like, they're not giving up.
Yeah, where I don't know about you guys, but not really big on the moral victories. But I think when the expectations are lowered, you got to be happy with seeing the fight that they showed on Monday. Falling down 3 goals twice, a bad team just packs it in. Like Buffalo, when they fall down 3 goals, it's over. It's you might as well just bring the Zamboni out, call it a game, and it's over. But they they didn't win, they didn't tie it. But they definitely put a scare into Tampa Bay. Let them know that they're not going to just roll over. I'm going to have to take care of this real quick. Hold on.
Tampa's also one of the better teams, in my opinion. I think they come out second in the Atlantic, but I'm looking at stats. Last year, they did not shoot the puck, and they completely outnumbered Tampa with shots.
That's a huge difference this year.
Face-off percentage, I don't know what's going on there, but
Lindholm has been dominant. I think he's number 1 in the league right now in faceoff percentage. And Zacha as well. When Zaka's taking his draws, he's also winning them.
68%.
If you win the faceoff battle in each game, that's a huge advantage.
The only thing is I don't know. They had a lot of power plays. That was a big takeaway. We'll see if that improves. I don't know what their percentage was on the power play, to be completely honest with you. Did they get 1? Did they get 2?
I'll
have to look that up. But that's what I remember is they had a lot of power plays.
I think I have the power play number somewhere.
I don't know if they had any goals.
Maybe they didn't. I remember them having a lot of power plays, and I do not remember if they even scored on it.
Are you talking in a specific game? Sorry, I missed what you were talking about.
Against Tampa. We're talking Tampa.
I don't think they scored on the power play from my memory.
I don't think they did.
So that's a problem.
They're only 12.5% on the year, which is you got to think that's what, 1 goal, 2 goals max. And yeah, because Tampa had 5 penalties, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe they got 1, but I don't think they did. I don't remember a power play goal.
How good is a day game, though? Just a nice matinee.
Yeah. Love that.
That's when we're here. We're in winter. We're getting.
Yeah, they started so slow though, and all in the whole NESN pregame they're talking about. All the players love these matinee games, and then they come out and it's like, geez, these guys are slow. Shout out my boy Kleiner. He was saying McAvoy must have had decaf in the morning because he was moving slow to start that game.
I mean, I said in my recap is not to blame McAvoy for the loss, but if you had to point to, if it was on one guy, it was, I mean, he was responsible for them being in the hole in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Losing by one and you're leading to 2 goals is not ideal, especially for your top number 1 defenseman.
Yeah.
He's got to be better. I was workshopping a way to phrase it. I couldn't really figure it out, where I was like, not only do I not want to give him the C, I want to take the C's away from his name. After that performance on Monday, but there's something there. I think that might be the best wording of it, but obviously a little dramatic. I think Charlie McAvoy is going to have a great year. And his leadership is definitely never in doubt, but poor game on Monday.
Yeah. I think just Pasta's effort in that last minute of the game, give him the C. I know you said give him the C after the first period of the first game. Give him the C now. I mean, he's that last minute and a half, whatever it was, when goalie was gone, that save he made, he looked like Byron Dafoe. And then he goes out there and he's laying the boom like Scott Stevens. He's just no quit. He's out there, it seems like, nonstop. Every power play's out there all 2 minutes. I mean, he's clearly leading by example.
For sure. He's doing his job. He's doing his, that's all you can ask for,
Yeah.
He's not, I think he's, obviously we would probably rather somebody a little bit better than him in that spot, but he's making the most of his opportunities. And I can't recall a moment that he's let them down. He's playing great for who he is.
Yeah. You just like to see that
on year 9.
Yeah, that was shocking seeing that. I remember World Juniors, I was like, this is the next Gretzky. But seeing his plus minus at +3, that's huge, because I mean, I think his big downfall is that plus minus when he could get down to pretty minus there. But having him +3 is huge, and I think him and Zacha are gelling pretty well on that second line.
He's 2 goals through 4 games, which is great. Plus a 3. So we love that.
A pleasant
40-goal pace.
A pleasant surprise has been Haverhill's own Jordan Harris.
Yes. He's
been great to see, and I think he's going to even crack the lineup again tonight. I don't know if Hampus is officially playing or not, but now Marco's got his first decision to make. It's like, this guy has been coming in, playing really well, 2 points in 2 games. How are you going to sit him down?
Shout out Dr. Ferlito, Bradford's own orthodontist. My orthodontist growing up works on Jordan Harris's teeth to this day. My mother runs the Excel sheets over there. Great organization, great company, but shout out them.
Can we get him on the pod?
Big reason Jordan Harris is in the league.
Wow.
Just going to throw that out there. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Big deal.
Wow.
Big deal. He's looked great.
That's behind the scenes stuff, if I've ever heard it, right there. That's some
Haverhill's own.
Yeah. All right. Well, we kind of covered a couple of these things, but I wanted to run through the player leaders through 4 games so far. Like I mentioned before, David Pastrnak leading the way with 5 points. Elias Lindholm, I mean, there's a bunch of people with 2 goals. Elias Lindholm is who I have down, but you said, we've got a couple people. Middlestad has 2.
Geeky's got 2.
Yeah, so there's a bunch. I don't know why the list only has Elias Lindholm on it.
Zacha also has 5 points.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Bad data. Pavel Zacha has 4 assists. Which would account for 4 of the 5. Do you know who's leading the team in penalty minutes right now?
I could tell you. I know. I didn't know it off the top of my head, but it's our 2 leaders. Pasa and Charlie both have 6.
Which I think you don't want either of them spending significant time in the box, but I think this early in the season, I like it. Like we've mentioned, the way that Pastrnak is buzzing around. I like that he's mixing it up. He's playing a lot more physical, noticeably physical, I think, than he has in the past. I think he really wants it. And, McAvoy is a defenseman. He's going to get penalties. You can't really, fault him for that. But yeah, I was kind of surprised. I've seen him, go to the box, and, I always just think of that Duncan commercial. But the fact that he's up there, do you know who the plus minus leader is? No, I think you have everything in front of you. But
I do have everything in front of me. Jeremy, do you know?
It's not Mason Lohrei.
Is it Lindholm?
Nope.
I have no idea.
You want to tell the people?
Is it Big Z?
It's your boy Zaddy.
Big Z, baby.
Daddy and Zaka both have +4.
Shout out to one of the brothers. He's been a big Z guy since I've known him, and I've been very much down on him. So good for Zaddy.
He's been awesome, and the fact that his penalty minutes is only at 2, that's huge. Because I mean, he's still playing as physical as he always is, but he's not taking those penalties.
I think it's the goatee. He's got a little goatee going these days. He's got the Russian tea dripping down. Yeah, he looks good.
Sorry to interrupt, guys, but we do have a familiar face in the TikTok viewership right now, and that is the one and only Brother Liam. So shout out, Brother Liam. Trying to catch up on the puck that he's missed after his weekend in San Diego. You know, I got to respect that he very kind of Charlie Conway of him, where he knew what was best. He took he took a coaching seat and kind of is watching while he gets ready and catches up on the puck. So shout out to Liam. He'll be here. He'll be a staple on this show. But he's didn't have the info. He wasn't ready to talk puck, and I kind of respect that. So shout out Liam. But you'll see him, I'd say in an hour and a half, 2 hours on the Brothers Parlay. He's doing his homework for that. So keep an eye out for that.
He's watching tape. He's rewatching those. He's rewatching that Sabres game. He's getting the inside scoop on what happened with the Lightning. He's doing his job. Yeah, maybe he's in a hot tub. I don't know.
Could be in a hot tub.
Well, I mean,
could be.
The hot tub video came out, and then it was just radio silence. And I'm glad that you said that when you did, Aiden, because I was kind of thinking, like, I don't know if the boys ever made it out. They may still be sitting there in their golf outfits, just golf gloves and all, just in the hot tub.
Yeah, I think we went 2 full days texting in the group and not a reaction, nothing from Liam. And that's why I was like, is there a pulse? Because there's been nothing. But good to see he's back out east and studying some film. Healthy scratch the first 2 weeks, but he'll be back.
He's up on the 9th floor right now, but he'll be down. Yeah. He'll be down again. I guess that's a better reference than Charlie Conway, but yeah. So going out west, seeing old pal Bruce Cassidy. How are we feeling about their prospects playing teams like Vegas and Colorado right out of the gate?
I love Vegas. I love that team. Yeah, I feel like I'm the pessimist coming into this show, but I think Vegas is.
No, we need it. We need it.
I think Vegas is going to pump them, like absolutely pump them. What was the quote?
Swayman's in net, so obviously.
Was it Middlestat? Was it Middlestat who was like, "We just like to go out in Vegas. We're gonna have a good time." So someone made a statement about that.
So they played the game Monday afternoon. And then they hopped right on the plane, flew out to Vegas. They're probably in Vegas at 9 p.m. Monday night. They hit the town. They were doing a team building trip. So they went out there right away. They got Monday night in Vegas, full day Tuesday. And then I don't know if they skated Tuesday, but probably hit the ice yesterday a little slow. So I wouldn't be surprised if Vegas does give it to them, but
Vegas flew.
Yeah, a little slow. They're at the Circa Sportsbook in a cabana watching Thursday night football, going right over to the rink. I think it's gonna be bad. I mean, I'm an Eichel guy through and through. Love that. Love everything about that team.
Chelmsford.
Yeah. Your guy Carter Hart just signed too. So.
Carter Hart just signed. I know that's going around.
Yikes.
Hannafin, Massachusetts podcast, clearly, but. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. There's a crazy statistic out there. I'll look it up as I say this, but the teams that have a day in Vegas before they play, the odds of them winning are like extremely low.
What about 3 days?
It's 3 days. Not good.
But people are always also saying that's the reason why they had so much success year one. Is because that was the first year where teams are flying out to Vegas. So they're just, I mean, you get a bunch of guys out in Vegas.
It's like Miami in the NBA.
Yeah. You're going to hit Vegas hard. And then you got to play a game in 12 hours. And it's like, well, obviously they're going to come out slow.
Especially an East Coast team like the Bruins who aren't there all the time. They, you know, they get one trip out there a year, and when you have a couple of extra days, I mean, is there any doubt that the boys found themselves in a hot tub somewhere? I mean, you got to think.
Yeah, hopefully they just played a lot of golf.
Yeah, with the sphere staring them down with the.
I wonder where they stay. Have you guys been out there?
I've been once. I stayed at New York.
Yeah, I wonder if they're getting thrown on this trip, or if they throw them on a hotel a little bit ways out. I could imagine they're outside of it.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the off the strip stuff is the real sketchy Vegas.
Yeah.
That's, you know, you might be better off in Disneyland on the strip.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they lose tonight. Curious to see how they do against Colorado. But I mean, I think you come out of these next 3 games. I think if you get one of them, that's a win. If you can somehow steal 2 or 3, then we might have something special here with this team from Boston.
Yeah, that's what I wrote on Causeway Crowd, that I think we'll have a better idea after, and I lumped Monday into it as well. You know, if they're able to win even one, I would say, of those 3 games, Tampa, Colorado, and Vegas, I would say that the first 3 games are not a fluke. I would say that they obviously have something, and even the close loss to Tampa, I think we learned something about. Obviously, the fight that they're going to have, not giving up, timely scoring, you know, being able to score. They've scored 3 goals in all 4 games, which I wouldn't have bet that. I wouldn't have said they're going to score at least 3, and they've scored 4.
Massive improvement.
They scored 4. I mean, I guess so. They've scored 3 goals in every game, and then they got a 4th goal in overtime. So they're scoring 3 goals in regulation every single night.
Yeah,
I saw Kuznetsov is getting a healthy scratch today, though, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, they're putting in Vial.
Yeah, he's been fine. Like, he hasn't been bad. He's a little Russian spitfire.
They wanted, I think Marco said they wanted his physical presence playing a bigger team in Vegas. Maybe you can take out Stone or something.
How about our guy Frazier? MVP.
That goal, that OT goal was nice.
Next face of Boston.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to see that plus minus improve a little bit, but
yeah,
he'll get there. Someone's got to let him goals.
Lorai's another one. Like, I don't know if he's going to make that jump, but he's so quick. He's like so good on his feet, and I don't know. It's just, it doesn't feel like it's translating yet. It's bizarre.
Yeah, I mean, for his play style, you'd want to see more points from him.
I know. And he's got
zeros, the same as we do.
Zeros across the board here. Yeah.
So, I mean, it'll come. I mean, I think he hit the post against Tampa.
Shout out Baton Rouge, Louisiana, though.
Yeah, is that where he's from?
He's a good old Baton Rouge boy. We gotta watch. If you're looking at birthplaces for this Bruins team,
isn't Lohrei from New Orleans too?
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
that's who you're talking. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no,
sorry.
The birthplaces here.
Reading chat.
I was looking at something and I missed. I was going to say, there's
exactly.
no way we have 10 people from the greater Boston area and 2 from New Orleans.
Yeah, Yoki Haru is from New Orleans.
We got Tony and Warren saying he does not see a problem with fully clothed in the hot tub. I don't think any of us said there was a problem. I mean, maybe Jeremy does. Okay. Explain, because I mean, I think it's just the boys having fun. Is it a warmth thing? Because it can't be comfortable. Like, are we trying to like suppress the heat here? I don't know what's going on.
I think it's the vibes. I think it's
You see one guy get in, and you're like, oh, I guess we're going in. Golf glove on, that plays as well.
Let me put on my spikes.
Yeah, clean them off.
Traction. Yeah, we're getting off topic here, but we got to get Lohrei. We got to get some points on the board for Mason.
Definitely.
He is just and it's like he's getting the opportunities. I mean, he had that. I think it was on Monday, and he was just right in the slot, and he just throws it wide. It's like, you know, if stuff's getting bounced away, if it's whatever, that's one thing, but you just got to get it at least on net. Just get it on net, and weird shit happens. But yeah, he has the ability, he has the touch. He's just got to find his spot, because it's frustrating to watch when you know that that's what his upside is the offense, and we're not even getting that.
Right. Yeah, and it looks like Hampus is not playing tonight. So
interesting.
I don't know if that's good or bad. So Jordan Harris is in, but that if he has another good night tonight, Mason Lohrei might be sitting on the 9th floor the next
Chopping
game.
block.
Because I mean, you want to bring in Jordan Harris as a left-handed stick. So is Lohrei. I mean, you're not going to want to put Harris on his offense. I don't even know who you'd sit. You're not sitting Charlie. You're not sitting Zadorov or Peak.
It's going to be Mason.
So it's either Mason or Jokiharju, and I think Mason's the first one that would get sat.
I think he could benefit from that too. I think he's played a lot of minutes. He hasn't really had a chance to really. They've had to lean on him so much, and I think that as humbling and mad as he'll feel in that moment, I think that you see plenty of guys that if they really have it in them, that's a wake up call that can really get something out of them. I think that, I think he could benefit from it if that is what they have to do, if that's what they decide to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How do we think we're doing in the Atlantic right now? I haven't like watched a lot of these games. I've just seen the clips.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I've seen, this Montreal team looks pretty crazy. They got like all these young guys and they're buzzing around, and they just have a ridiculous amount of energy. And the Red Wings also look pretty good, which I know was a big topic last time. Red Wings look good. The division's crazy.
The Canadians look fast like they used to be. We
hate them, but they just look fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun team. It's probably just a really fun team to watch right now.
They must actually looking at it, the fact that we like the way that they look, the fans out there must hate it. You know what I mean? We don't see eye to eye on the type of style of hockey that is right. And I just can't imagine that they look at that. And obviously they're happy if they're winning and they're scoring and all this and that, but they must look at it and be like, what is this? This isn't the Canadians that we know. But
keep an eye out for those Senators.
Brady's out for like 6 or 7 weeks.
Brady's out for a little bit. If they really start going downhill,
could be in his
don't have that C.
Give him Lohrei straight up.
Yeah. If this was last week, I would have said let's throw Dean in, but we had the winded bump. Let's get that guy on the team.
Yeah, Dean.
Athlete.
Yeah,
if you bulletin board down.
You get mentioned on this pod, you're scoring the next game you play.
Everyone scored. Every single person we
except for JT Miller.
No, JT Miller
he scored that night. He did.
Oh, did he score
that night?
Yeah. I saved you some embarrassment, and I cut you off
scored that night. It was like
it closed out a 3-leg parlay for me. Which I didn't realize. When you sent me that, JT Miller anytime goal, I bet it in a parlay right away. And then I looked at it. I'm like, he plays tomorrow. I bet. So I had 2 legs on the whatever it was Wednesday night, and then had to wait for JT Miller on Thursday. Worth the wait. I think it was like a $90 payout, but on like a $10 bet or something like that. But it was.
I have him and Poppy tonight. Anytime point parlayed together, even odds. They play puck drops in 10 for Rangers Leafs. That'll be a good game.
Rangers Leafs.
It should be a good game, except the Rangers kind of stink.
No, they're bad. They're bad. Bad team.
They'll be fine, but I just
what sucks about them is I'm a Sullivan guy, and he does not look good with his opening stint with that team right now, Mikey Sullivan. So we'll see what happens. I think the Metro is really weak as is. I don't think it's a good division right now. But they don't look great.
What's the record? They're 2-3 right now. And Shesterkin's allowed 3 goals.
Yeah, they are.
So he's playing on his head, and they're still losing.
Yeah, they're not scoring. Not that I'm a Rangers guy, but I have been falling for, JT Miller Analytics, which he is in the minus. It's fine. We're going to rebound. They'll figure it out. A lot of games tonight.
That's the NHL. There'll probably be no games tomorrow night.
That was crazy last week. It was a Friday night. When did we record?
Yeah,
we recorded Thursday.
Friday night, there were no games.
No games.
Nothing else on. No NHL. No. Maybe
there's been a lot of college football.
One MLB game. Yeah, college football. We're getting action.
Yeah, whatever. San Houston State or whatever versus Utah.
Yeah, Tony and Warren has
Utah
the full
Tech.
board. Crazy.
But all right, what do you got, Seamus?
I wanted to bring up one of your favorites, who's lighting it up down in Providence, Fabian Lysell. Is there any?
Yes, yeah. He might get his number retired in Providence. Down at the dunk. I don't know.
He's leading the AHL in points right now, isn't he?
I mean, you get a hat trick. It's going to help you pretty quickly.
Yeah, give him the golden helmet.
Yeah, him and Patra probably just lighting it up down there, making league minimum, putting up numbers down in Providence. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I would love to see him get a shot. But I mean, if he's getting a shot, that means either someone's struggling up here or we're not competing. So, but hopefully
there's got to be something wrong. It makes zero sense to me.
And all his goals, it's like, wow, that's a beautiful goal. This guy's a stud.
Yeah.
Does he just come? He must come to camp and just like lead feet. I have no idea what it could be.
Maybe he just likes the city of Providence. He just wants to be in Providence and hit the Providence Place Mall a lot.
It's crazy.
A little fire and ice.
How about what's his face? Boosie. Is it Boosie or Boosie?
Boosie.
Get picked up by
first. Didn't he get a win? He got a win, right?
Yeah, he got a win.
Yeah, this something about the Bruins. They just could get good goalies, and then clearly they'd let him go. But
we got Dean though.
Dean's
the future.
Let me see what else we got. I think we kind of really hit on everything that I wanted to talk about. But yeah, I mean, basically, really optimistic of what we've seen so far. Just love the scoring from all around. Can't beat. And hopefully it continues. I think, obviously would like to get some wins out of this West Coast trip, but I would settle for playing good in those games. All of them, then to steal one and look like crap in the other two. Mm-hmm. Consistency across the whole year is what I'm looking for, not just like, oh, we beat Colorado and that's our Super Bowl or Stanley Cup. I'd like a competitive season all year round. Someone was in my TikTok comments earlier being like, Bruins suck. Let's talk in a month. I set my calendar for a month and I'm going to go back to that TikTok and I'm hoping
we'll be talking in a month.
Yeah, we'll be talking.
Hopefully New Bedford House of Pizza is sponsoring by then.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow up tonight.
New Bedford, I would like to see them in the Pizza Wars. I would like to see what they're going on.
There's going to be a lot of linguiça flying around in there.
Yeah.
Fresh as they come. Unbelievable.
Oof. We might have to do an episode from if they won't sponsor.
Still respond.
If they won't come to us, I think we got to go to them and just.
There's 0% chance they even know they have an Instagram. No one's running that. I don't think there's been a post in 2 years.
No.
It was delicious pizza though.
It was great pizza. So. I think we spent $1,000 there in 2 nights. So.
Don't you love when you look up a restaurant or whatever online, you try to go to their website, and it redirects to a Facebook account with the last post.
Facebook.
Yeah.
It's you have to be their friend to see it. It's not even a business profile. It's
and you want to see the menu and it's just a picture taking on a potato of like a paper menu from
It's
2018.
always oriented sideways, so you
Yeah.
gotta like look.
It's
It's
like,
never.
Oh, a pizza's $8, but it's from 2018.
Yeah, nice. You're also bringing me to Google Maps when I'm trying to get there. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, shout out New Bedford House of Pizza. But I think that's where we'll wrap it up for this edition of the Big Bad Brothers. Jeremy, thanks again for being with us. You're on the show. You're here. You're on it. So, we might have to make this Big Bad Brothers with Jeremy. I don't know, but
Mike will be over
your
this
brother.
weekend.
It doesn't. No need to really
Brother
specify.
binding.
Brother binding. I'll leave it off from my end. JT Miller, Austin Matthews, parlayed anytime points, even odds. Take it. Winded bump. They're probably hat tricks at this point with the way that we've been talking about these guys. So I'll leave it at that.
All right.
Love
Book it. All right, boys. Thank you so much. How do I stop this thing? All right. That's it.
See you, fellas.
Join us in a little bit for Brothers Parlay.
You.